Hello everybody. So today's video I'm going to go right ahead and clean my server. Now I don't know if you can hear that. I'll go right ahead and get close to it, but one of the fans started failing on it. So I'm going to go right ahead and just basically take it out, see if I can clean it out and stops vibrating. If not, I'll just go right ahead and just buy a new one. Alright, so I just wanted to get close so you can actually hear that it's actually this fan right here that's actually making all that noise. So I'm going to go right ahead and just take this fan out and see if I can clean it out like I said. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this case open. Okay, now that we have the case open, so as you can see, it's actually fairly bad. So you can see inside. Let's see if I could focus a little bit better. There are some dust buildup on the fan, on the CPU fan, I should say. And of course, just some little, traces of dirt here and there, as well as inside of, or on top of the hard drives. Power supply, here you go, you can actually see. And I actually wiped it once, I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, it's dirty. So I'm going to go right ahead and clean that off. All right, now that the fans are out, I just want to show you exactly how bad they were. So here's the fan that was actually making that noise. So I already made a knot on it, so I already know, hey, this is the bad one. But yeah, that is dirty. I mean, whoa, look at that. And of course, this server, I actually run it 24/7. So that's why this machine basically gets all the dust. Um, and I just want to show you just basically the other two. These are still working. My alarm went off. So I just want to show you the other two. So basically they're in the same state. They're dirty. But I mean these aren't vibrating or anything like that. So all they need is just a good cleaning. So I'm gonna go right ahead and take out the power supply next, as well as some of the SATA cables. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out first, and then we'll go right ahead and go outside and start cleaning it out. Okay, so I just want to show the power supply. So, I mean, it's not that bad, but, let's go ahead and clean this out. And actually, now that I have the hard drives out, I had completely forgot that this computer has a fan in front. So let's go ahead and take that out as well. As you can see, the filter, yeah, that's dirty. And even here up on front, I mean, look at that. It's like years of just neglect. All right, well, I believe I still have the solid state drive that I need to take out, so now that I'm thinking about it, it's right here. I don't know if, yeah, right here. So I might as well just take that out, clean it out. All right, so the next thing I want to take off is actually the CPU fan or heatsink as well. I was wondering if I could just take off the plastic. I'm fairly sure you can, but I just can't figure it out while it's on. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and try to figure this out. Whoa! What just happened there? Wow, I took off the processor with it. What in the world? Okay, now here's where it's gonna get bad. Oh my god, look at that. I took the processor with it. What in the world happened? Alright, well I gotta be real careful not to fold these pins. So, I think they're okay. Look okay. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, so in further inspection, we do see the pins are straight. It looks like everything is there. So luckily my processor did not get damaged whatsoever. Now I just want to focus over here on here. So try not to, there we go. So it doesn't look like there's any pins stuck in here. And I mean, it was latched in there, so that is so weird that it just came out. That is tripped out. But all right, so let me see what I can do here, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to get the processor out. So here it is. So I'm gonna be real careful here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place it back into the socket now. Might as well. This is a pretty good chance. So as you can see, there is a little triangle there. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and align it. So yeah, it was basically a triangle that's over here on this corner of the board, or the socket, I should say. So let's go ahead and install this. Be real careful. There it is. Just went into place. So here, just gonna go ahead and lock it down. There we go. But that is weird that it came out with it. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know if it was just the thermal paste or the thermal compound, or the thermal paste, I should say. I don't know if it was a thermal paste that basically just got stuck into the heatsink. But yeah, the CPU came out with it. So hopefully, I don't think it's damaged, but I'll go ahead and test it out and make sure everything is good once I finish the cleaning process. Okay, so I wanted to show you exactly how I figured out how to take this apart. So there are little screws here on the side. You can see there's one here, here, and then there's two other ones on the other side. So once you take that, this cover comes out. Let's see if this cover comes out, and you do have this little connector that's connected to the power. So you do is just take this out. There we go. There are some latches as well. So here, let me see if I can show you right here. So there's one here, there's one right here, and then there's two other ones over here. As you can see, I already have them disconnected. So all it is you just basically disconnect them, push them to the right. Hopefully I don't break it. Let's see. There we go. And there it is. So the fan is out. The heatsink is there. So I'm gonna go right ahead and clean this out with the air compressor, and then we'll continue on. Okay, now that we have the components out, I'm gonna go right ahead and start cleaning them out. So first one I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the power supply. Alright, so now that we did the power supply, we're going to go right ahead and do the heatsink. So as you can see, yeah, that's dirty. So let's go ahead and get this squared away. So as you can see, basically the difference, I mean, right after I just basically clean that out. So all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on doing the fans, and then we'll go back in there, we'll clean out the internal of the case, and then I'll go ahead and finish off. Now that I have the heatsink cleaned out, I'm gonna go right ahead and put it back in. Now I went right ahead and cleaned out the old thermal paste, and I'm actually going to be applying some new ones, so let's go ahead and take care of that first. Okay. Go ahead and try to centralize it. That's probably good enough right there. All right. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and put in, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in first into the CPU fan. There you go. Go ahead and place it in here. Oh, isn't it grabbing it? There we go. And there it is. Our CPU heatsink is once again mounted. Alright, and finally I'm going to go right ahead and basically start cleaning out the inside of the case. Now you're actually wondering why I actually put the CPU back in here. Now the reason being is because I don't want any debris or anything like that to be inside of the CPU before I mount it. So that's why I mounted it. Now of course this is already cleaned, so I'm just basically going to focus on the other components. So let's go ahead and begin. And actually, before we begin, I actually need to take this off. So there's a filter down here for the power supply, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that out. It's already going everywhere. And of course the front panel that we took out, that basically we also have a filter there. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these out. Alright, now that we have everything cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, but I just want to show you a side-by-side comparison on the fans. So this is basically the fan that failed and I did not clean out. So this is basically, that's it, this is done. And in the other side, we have the one that I just recently cleaned. As you can see, it's you know, night and day on this side as well as on this side as well. So anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this back together, and we'll see if it turns on again. and there's the final product. So I went right ahead and basically did some cable management just to finish up. Uh, and I also kind of cleaned up a little bit, so I'm enjoying how it came out. So here's going to be the moment of truth, and let's see if it actually posts. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see what we got. I don't hear any errors, so looks promising. That was a big scare when the processor came out. I'm like, really? It's like, from all the things, why? But nonetheless, it looks like it is booting. Unfortunately, I do not have a monitor connected to this, so I have to actually go through SSH. So yeah, let me see. Let me go ahead and SSH into it and see what I can see. So it looks like we're in good shape. I was actually able to SSH into the system. So let's see if I'm able to see the hard drive. So what we're going to do is we're going to do df-lh. And we do see the ADA. I see 80. There's my ADB. ADB and ADC. Cool. So it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and do an H-top. So looks like we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on looking at the logs, see if there's any error messages or anything like that that pop up. But for right now, it looks like the system is good to go. So that was quite a scare, but luckily the CPU did not get damaged, so that's a plus. All right, so it looks like we're good to go. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, we'll see you on the next one.